Hi, this is Mel in Live. First of all, kumusta sa akong mga kababayan sa Pilipinas? So, kapiguhan sa akong mga apo, ah, akong mga anak sa Pilipinas, akong mga in-laws, mga kumpares, kumusta ninyong tanan? You know, there are some very interesting topics to discuss, no? Like, kanis si Vice President Leni Robredo, with all my respects, ako ay pity Vice President Leni because every time she opens her mouth, every time she expresses an opinion or expresses her thoughts about some topics, what the result is that she's pushing herself, she's digging her own grave. Kay every time nga musulti siya, maganam og kalaw mang iyang kanabang what other people are saying, mahina ang utak. I'm not saying this. Those are what people are saying. Nya makita na ko, somehow, may pakatinood. One good example is kaning iyang Sig Alcontra ining kanibitang White Sun kanang rehabilitation sa Rojas Boulevard. Pag sige siya panaway, nga usik sa kwarta, and I don't know kung kani si Vice President Leni Robredo understand what the budget is all about. In the first place, that budget spent for the rehabilitation of Rojas Boulevard was allocated to DNR, and they are expected to spend the money for a good purpose. And that is exactly what DNR is doing. Kaya karon masigig saway si Leni Robredo nga mas mayo pa kuno ngano kuno nga in spite sa pandemic ibisihatag sa mga tao, mga pobre. Unsa muna makaingon ko abogado ka madam? You know very well ka kanang budget nga gihatag sa particular agency sa gobyerno imo na gastuon sa laing expenditures which is not related to your office, pwede kang ma-penalize under the revised penal code. You cannot do that. Now, and besides, if you don't know, kaya wala mo kay apil-apil cabinet meeting, I'm sorry to say that, ang nakadaot mo gud nimo is you talk a lot without digging or without making a research. Because when President Duterte, si Presidente nihangyo sa DNR nga please reserve a certain amount for the pandemic. Right there and then, DNR decided to reserve around 10% of their budget and give it back to the National Treasury for the purpose of helping the people in this pandemic. Now, let me ask you, Madam Vice President, I have all the right to ask you, as a citizen of the Philippines, I have all the right. What has your office of the Vice President done for this pandemic that you kept on magsige kag panaway ni Duterte? What have you done as the President, your office? Unsa may nahimo nimo? That is, you know what is wrong with you, Madam President? Ikaw magod, when you venture an opinion, it's not because you are convinced na what you're saying is correct, what you're saying is for the benefit of the majority of the Filipinos. Ang imo magod is, you have that bad intention against Duterte. So, bisag unsa, bisag saway ka without knowing nga wa kang kibaw nga si Duterte has already acted on those things. Magpataka ka lang ngal-ngal. So, munang ang mga netizens are calling you stupid. I'm not saying that. That's what I've heard. And sometimes, your actions confirm that. Magsige kag yaw-yaw. Without knowing ikaw mismo, you're not doing anything. Kanang sa diin. Magsigag panaway. Kung sa may gusto nimo. Kanya, ang inyo rabang rason na sa ibang doktor na nga kwanggol, nga kuyaw ko no ang dolomite kay makadaot i-explain na sa taga DNR undersecretary kalimot ko sngan siya ang kanang ilang giabono diha is 100 times bigger than an ordinary sun so walay abog ang kadamok ayaw mo yaw-yaw without making any research kay dili na mo abog kay dagko siya og grain gi-explain na sa gi-estudyuhan na sa DNR and they consider during the studies they consider those factors mag-explain na dili na makadaot sa health sa tao because in the first place dili na mo emit og dust kay dagko man siya og grain and there are so many other beaches in the world nga gi-develop in the same manner and there were no health issues. Sakto man itong ingos undersecretary sa DNR. I am with you, your concerns. Pero mo lagi na, think about it first. Ikaw, ang imong budget sa Office of the Vice President, how much did you give back to the National Treasury for the people during this pandemic? Muna nakadaot, muna ako sa hangyo ni mo as a citizen of our country, Madam. Please stop this nonsense. When you venture a dissenting opinion, it must come from your heart. Not because you want to put down Duterte, not because you want just to criticize the government at the behest of your handlers. Ikaw mo you're not acting on your own conviction. Some people are pushing you. What happens is, you're like a horse. Birahon sa birahon sa tuo, kuyog. You're not acting on your own conviction. Because kung ikaw, you're acting on your own, you really believe in your statement, then the result would be different. You cannot expect to be a leader with an attitude like that, Madam President, I'm telling you. People will not respect you. Because here you are, you know that you are wrong, you insist in doing it. I don't know, because pag-ainom pa sa ugan, naglumpayat ka ng goal because you want to be the president. And I hope not, Madam, because I am in agreement with the netizens. You don't have the capability as a leader. You are not a leader. Mura na ako, Madam. I'm just trying to give you an unsolicited advice because I have nothing personal against you and I pity you, really. Kaya kaning mo gibuhat, it's putting you deeper into the pit of humiliation, into the pit of kanang ang mga tao is not respecting you anymore. So, undang na Madam, there is still time for you to gain the respect of the Filipinos. O mga kaigsuunan ko, pindot na.